today, you remember what we read in the morning? We read a very cool book about, who remembers what was the book about? Yes, Luca?
Communities.
Communities. And what else did you remember about the book? We read about communities and Malachi?
So, but they told us that they're about community members and how to honor them.
Okay, okay. So we also read about the community helpers, right? And we have talked a little bit about community and community helpers in the previous classes. But what we have to do today? Today we are going, and I want all the grade ones to focus here, and the experts, the grade twos, I need your help with the questions that come from the grade ones, okay? Are ears here and eyes here? Yep, thank you. Okay, grade ones, today I'm learning to write about a community helper. So think, you choose one community helper. I'm learning to make choices because I know that you might think, I want to choose this community helper and I like this as well, but you have to make a choice. Today we are going to choose only one community helper, and I'm learning to give reasons for my choices. So why did you choose this community helper? Okay, just think about it. Now, after the instructions, okay, Jonah? So think about community helpers and choose which community helper do you want to be. And you have to give the reasons. Think what piece of equipment this community helper uses. And then you have to draw a nice picture of this community helper. I'll give you this sheet of paper where you have to draw the picture. You have to choose the community helper you want to be. But today we're just thinking, imagining, dreaming, okay? Who do I want to be? Okay? And then why? Right? We said we are going to give reasons. So I would want to be this community helper because, okay? And a special tool or piece of equipment that this community helper uses is, okay, Jonah, I'll take your question.
By community helpers, you mean like mailman, firefighter?
Yes, but we know who are the community helpers, right?
Yeah.
But we have to choose only one. Thank you. Okay, Jonah? I like your expert advice. Okay, what are the success criteria for today? Grade ones. We have full stretched out sentences. I don't want to tell me what kind of community helper would you want to be? And you say here, doctor. No. Is a doctor a full stretched out sentence?
No.
No. How would you start that? Luca.
I
want to start with a simple question. What's this? What's this question?
Sorry for the interruption. Teachers, please send your attendance to the office.
Okay, it's a globe, right? And is there something that you can see on the globe? Why do you use the globe? Luca?
you use a globe. It's like a map just shaped in a ball, and like it's a globe, but it's the shape of the earth, so that's what it would look like on the earth.
Good, I like it. It's a map shaped on a ball. Wow, I love that answer. Okay, Arlo, why do we use the globe?
We use it to tell where the places are, because it's not what the world would actually look like, because the world doesn't literally have words on it. It's just what the world looks like. Yeah, and also, it's also slanted the same way as the actual world.
Thank you. That's another great answer there. So I'll just stop a little bit on your first answer to tell us where we are. Okay, friends, do you know? No, just I want to give a chance to everyone, okay? To participate.
I don't know.
Can you hold that thought? Please? Okay, I want to go with that part of your answer to tell us where we are. Okay, do we know where we are, Sam? The very, very big community that come from different parts of the world. How do we call them? you want to multicultural. So Canada is a multicultural community, but we call them global communities because they are different parts of the world. Okay, we can see those communities all over the world. Okay, these are called global communities. Now, friends, in group of 2, you are going to think, what do you think you know about the world? Okay, and you had some ideas, Malachi, so I want you to write them down, okay? And then what we want to know, because we know some stuff and you are sharing here, but I'm sure you have a lot of more questions, okay? You have a lot? Okay, but think about that. So we are going to work in pairs, and you are going to share together what you want to know, okay? So what I think I know, and what we want to know, okay? Elodie, can you work with Malachi? Emily, you work with Arlo. Arlo, can you turn back? Mati, you're working with Olivia. Okay. Jonah, you work with Sam, and Luca, you share with Wesley. You have 5 minutes together. Okay?
Do we go on a
No, here. Okay? I just want you to think about it. Okay? What I think I know, you say, hey, I think I know. And you said, I think I know where Albania is. But I want to know something else. No, but you are going to share it with Wesley. And later with our class, okay? Arlo, do you have a question? Good. I want you to hold that question and talk it with the partner, okay? Okay, Elodie, can I help you? So you know and you want to know how. So you can share them. So, but what else do you want to know?
The world by Big was the world is real. I think it's the world real flat. Even though it's not actually flat.
So do you have any knowledge already about global community? I think that's what we're talking about, not necessarily like the equator.
I wonder if anybody even found the end of the world. Did anybody find the end of the world? There's no such thing as the end of the world. You would just drive all over the world and going all in the whole entire sphere.
So what do you want to know about global community? Is there a special community that you really want to know more about, and what is it that you want to know about?
You probably put it down to the whole but I think the world could be the same one. But they have to have
Like for example, we're really to form that into a question.
Waterfall. Okay, I heard some of you, and I loved how many of you knew so many things, but I also love the fact that you had some cool questions. And now we are going to focus on that. I'll give you 2 pieces of sticky notes. If you need more, you can ask me. On the yellow one, we are going to write down what I think I know. The one that you just shared with a partner, and some of you shared with me. And the rest is what we want to know. You remember you have some questions? Where do we write the questions? Which one? We have 2 ones. So what I think I know, what we want to know. Okay. What I think I know, what we want to know. No, this is okay, what is the blue paper about? About our, yes, Olivia?
It's about what we want to know.
The questions, okay? Can you write them down?
Can I do what I want?
Do you have questions? Is there something you want to learn, Luca?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you need more, I have a lot of different papers for you.
Can you
Okay?
turn this into a full sentence?
Start writing the first 2, and please raise your hand. I can. So please make sure. Yes. No, it's okay. because you know what? We are a community and we want to learn.
Luca,
All the questions are great questions.
Grade
And we
one.
want,
remember yesterday I showed you when you're
I'm
coloring?
sorry?
Yeah, not big coloring scribbles.
Yeah, that's a
Small,
great
small,
question, Luca. Maybe let's wait and see what's the next step.
And you don't have to push so hard.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe I think we're gonna research it.
Okay. Can you go back?
Researching.
Can you please go back to your partner that you were working with? I see here we have a lot of questions, and I like that because it means that we have a lot of work to do, and there are a lot of things that we know. I want from Malachi and Elodie to share something that you know. So what did you discuss? Just one thing. Malachi, we have a lot of things. We have a lot of things that we know, but also we have a lot of questions. Okay? Now I need your help. What resources or websites do you know that we can use to answer all of these questions? Because we really need to answer those questions. No? You will turn to another part right now and we'll talk about it. What was my question, Arlo?
The question was, what resources or websites? So it says that there, and you know we can use, but we're supposed to come up with ideas with our partner.
Okay. Jonah? Okay, Luca, can you listen to your friend?
Learn E60.
Okay, so I don't want you to tell me, I want you to talk with your friends and come with many resources, with many ideas, okay? I'm so glad that some of these resources, we use them every day, right, in our learning, and you did a great job using them during your online learning too. So, yes, Wesley?
Can we get what, can we get some more for now?
Wait a minute. So, we made some questions, right? And we want to answer them. Do you think we can use only one resource for answering our questions?
No.
We have so many here, right? And don't you see, we can find information on all these resources and websites. What we have to do is to think once again what we want to learn, okay? And we have to take one by one. So, okay, I see we have a lot of questions, and we'll start from the communities, the global communities, and then from smaller ones, okay? And I like how you thought about the animals, how you thought about the environment, about the water, and about the earth, okay, friends? So next time, we'll try to answer some of these questions. Thank you for helping me today. Great job.